Move to Portsmouth VTS, all received, thank you. Blake Ventura VTS, apologies, did you? Ventura VTS, that is all copied, thank you. Traffic update for you, the MSC Virtuosa. She's been given traffic links to depart and will swing off the berth. Sky Princess also been given traffic links to depart and will be swinging south of Dockhead. And confirmed passengers, I've got 3391 and crew 11830. All copied, thank you.
Shield Hall, Sky Princess. Shield Hall, Sky Princess.
Yeah, Sky Princess, Shield Hall, hello Bruce.
Yeah, hello John, yeah, we're singled up, we're just about to let go. Are you going to hold there?
We'll go outside the reds, keep well clear.
Oh, okay, perfect, all right, yeah, thanks so much for that, yeah, see you later.
Thank you, have a safe one, maybe give you a 2 as we come past.
Okay.
Yeah, VTS, Shield Hall, Pierhead Boy, outward bound.
Shield Hall VTS, that's all covered, John, thank you. Copied your conversation with Sky Princess. On the gauge at Dockhead, I've got 2.610.
261 on the gauge, thank you.
VTS, MSC Virtuosa.
MSC Virtuosa VTS.
Yeah, singled up then, Chris, on 102 on the move next couple of minutes.
MSC Virtuosa VTS, that is all copied. And traffic clearance is approved at 1549 over.
Thank you.
Blimey, hardly get going this afternoon, rather. Haulage left, right, and centre, absolutely fantastic. Marvellous bit of haulage there. I think we had Iona, Sky Princess, and the Shield Hall all making honks and hoots and whoops. Various selection of noises there from the ships. Fantastic. We have 4 departures today. I was actually early into my cabin today, and I was busy setting up, and I'd set up, and I was doing something else, and then all the ships decided they were ready and they were leaving early. Look at this. We have 4 departures today. Sky Princess, MSC Virtuosa and Ventura. They've all radioed in and said they're ready to go, and they've been given permission to depart. And then 5 o'clock, the P&O's Iona. I can hear more horns again. I don't know where all this honking's coming from. It's very honky out there today. Had excellent fireworks yesterday with the Shield Hall right next to us, whooping and hooting all the time. Quite the show. So the Sky Princess is off on a 14-day round trip to Western Europe. Calling it Cherbourg in France, Bilbao in Spain, Malaga in Spain, Cartagena in Spain, Gibraltar over British overseas territory, and then Lisbon in Portugal, La Coruña in Spain, and then finally back to the port of Southampton. So we should see the Shield Hall somewhere. She's over there somewhere. Let's go and get my cameras out. I think I'll probably put the microphone on mute for a second. That was an amazing amount of haulage there. I don't think I've heard so much. There she is, reversing around the dock head there. I've had the radio on mute a fair bit because of all the horns, so I don't know how many passengers and crew are on board. I haven't even had a chance to check all the cameras. Itching camera, that is working. Netley cam, that is working. Off there's Shield Hall. See us slipping around the side there. She's been hooting and honking at Sky Princess. She's heading down to Cowshot Spits. Got a couple of friends on board. I was trying to talk to them earlier, but alas, all I could hear was the horn from Shield Hall. Quite difficult to have a conversation. Plenty of shipmates in the chat. Excellent. Good to see you all. Let me just configure my configurations here. Here's some more hooting. I bet someone's on. Where am I going to look? I've got ships all over the place at the moment. Oh yes, that's the MSC Virtuosa. She's giving us a bit of honk. She's on the move as well. Gosh, what a busy day. They really are leaving promptly today. Let's get all these cameras pointing in the right direction. There we go. Excellent haulage today. Very good. I do enjoy some good honking. Let's have a look. Can we see? Can we see the other ship? Yes, we can. Gosh, we are busy. The other ship that we just heard their honking, I think, was the MSC Virtuosa. Oh, come on, camera. What are you doing? No, don't go. No, stop. Stop. Down, boy. Right. There's the MSC Virtuosa. Let's dwell with the Sky Princess for a bit, whichever on Netley can. The Sky Princess, like I say, off to Western Europe. I don't know how many passengers and crew on board. I've had the radio on mute quite a lot because it's all happening very quickly, and all of a sudden, here's a cruise on Sky Princess at the bottom. What else have we got on Sky Princess? Spain, Portugal, and France with total eclipse. Another one, 24th of July. There's quite a few of these cruises going out for the Eclipse, although I'm guessing that one's already underway if it starts on the 24th. Oh no, that's next year, 24th to 27th. That's another eclipse. I'd just get myself on an eclipse cruise. It seems like a brilliant place to watch the eclipse. I guess being on a ship, you can manoeuvre it to where the eclipse is, can't you? Don't have to be on land. MSC Virtuosa, she is heading down towards us at Mayflower Park, a very brown and dry Mayflower Park. Where is the MSC Virtuosa off to? She is off on a... don't know. Huh. I don't know where she's going. Apologies, shipmates. My information, there's a gap in my information there. Doesn't tell me. Well, that's curious. Oh, she's reversing back down to the middle swing grounds, whereas the Sky Princess is reversing around Dock Head. I don't know if we can see her on Nation Cam. Oh yeah, there we go. There's Shield Hawk going past. So she's heading all the way down to Cowshot. I think she's just going down there and coming back today. It's just a trip out to see 4 cruise ships. We're heading out on Shield Hawk on the September the 5th. I do something very similar. There's 4 ships in port that day as well. The Sky Princess reversing around Dock Head there. I'll put the radio back on, see if there's anything interesting going on. And the
Red Eagle BTS Dock Head is rated 2.6.
2.6, thank you.
yeah, so I don't know where the MSC Virtuosa is off to. I don't know if anyone else is. Excellent Spanish Carriage has found out. By some reason, my website doesn't have it. Unusual. Sky Princess off, according to my excellent Spanish Carriage, off on a 12-day Northern European trip to Vigo in Spain, Funchal in Madeira, Gran Canaria in the Canary Islands, Tenerife, Aserif, Cadiz in Spain, and back to the port of Southampton. That's the MSC Virtuosa. That's her itinerary for this cruise. Fancy something else on MSC Virtuosa? Here's a sample price down below. While the Sky Princess is turning at Dock Head. I think the Ventura was on the radio as well, and she said she's ready to go. Oh, Ventura's pointing the right way, so she won't take very long. So she'll be waiting for the Sky Princess to finish her swing here in the middle swing ground. And then after that, we have the P&O Iona. She's due away at 5. Don't know if we've got any flags on board today. Hello. Well, it looks like we do. I can see one flag up by the side.
Yes, City Brenton, passing from Cook inbound.
Somebody's already put it up there. Well done, shipmate. I'll try and work out what that is later.
CT Prenton VTS, that's all copy, thank you. The Shield Hall is approaching northwest netting outward bound. Sky Princess just swinging south of Dock Head outward bound. And the MSC Virtuosa swinging in the middle swinging ground outward bound.
That's one copy, thank you.
Shipmate Rudy from Suffolk says MSC doesn't have an O-level in geography if they think Canary Islands are in Northern Europe. Yeah, some of the names they give these cruises I think are inaccurate. Western Europe might be a better description. MSC Virtuosa giving us a spin here. She's 5 years old, built in 2021. 181,000 gross tons. Similar in size to the to P&O's Iona. I haven't heard passenger crew numbers, but I'm suspecting there's probably somewhere around 6,000 passengers on board, or potentially a few more. Oh, shipmates are already guessing the flags. Hey, on that, that's what I was going to do. That you can't beat me to it. I've been busy broadcasting. Apparently, it's the Lancashire flag. I thought it was. Although I did have a message from a shipmate that said they are going to be flying an Irish flag, an Irish county flag. So I'm glad they've warned me, because I've no idea what Irish county flags are. I haven't even looked at them. It's vexillologically too far for me doing Irish counties. Next thing I know, I'll have people flying French cantons and things. There's the MSC Sky Princess reversing around the dock head there. I think that might be SP down at the bottom. Is that SP? Yes, it is. That's the SP. That's the Southampton Patrol just there to the left.
VTS Sky Princess just completing the swing, Western Southampton.
There we go.
Sky Princess VTS, that is all copy, thank you.
Sky Princess completing the swing. Marvellous. They're all leaving bang on time today. So next, already in motion, is MSC Virtuosa. And I believe the Ventura was on the radio. I could only hear one half of the conversation, but I think she was good to go at the right time as well. Busy. And then Iona is away at 5 o'clock. Not heard anything from Iona, but that's not unusual. I don't think she's bunkering today. Let me check. No bunkering from Iona, so there's a good chance she'll be away on time, if not potentially early. Traffic has been quite bad in ports. We've had a lot of roadworks and road closures. There we go. So I've noticed a lot of traffic and buses and coaches, all with names on Flight P9 and Shield Hall and so on and so forth. Had a lot of those. So have we got in the chat, plenty of shipmates in the chat. I've been neglecting the chat, I apologise, but we started off with loads of horns. That was a good job. The captain was in his cabin early. And in case you're wondering, shipmates, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live and direct from the port of Southampton. If you had 5 minutes of the captain's banner bingo, you were right. So, who do we have in the chat? Ahoy there, flying a bedstead. Oh, I don't remember your name before. Must be a new shipmate. Welcome aboard. Ahoy there, Georgina Stevenson. Ahoy there, Sue Hawks. Wonder how the Isle of Sheppey is. Hot up there as well, I suspect. Shipmate says, Sue Hawks says, Brandy's on Virtuosa. Her first cruise told her away. Excellent. Hope she enjoys it. Ahoy there, Georgina Stevenson. Ahoy there, Elizabeth G. Ahoy there, Loopy Lucy. Ahoy there, Spike. Ahoy there, Paula Jones. Ahoy there, Raymond Morris. Ahoy there, Simon Doyle. He's somewhere. Simon Doyle must be on Queen Mary 2 somewhere near Iceland, I would imagine, or in Iceland, perhaps. Ahoy there, shipmate Victoria Rodrigo from Normandy. I do like Normandy. Lovely part of the world.
Ventura VTS, all received, Sean, thank you. Traffic clearance is approved at 1607 over.
It's a pity they weren't. No, shipmate James Dawson says pity they weren't leaving during the fireworks. They should have done. I don't know why the Europa didn't wait until the fireworks went off before she left. She was only going down the coast. I would think people would have enjoyed watching them. She had a prime position there. I think I've got everyone in the chat. If I've missed you, apologies. It just keeps bouncing around. Well, there, Paul Roberts. Well, there, Nicholas Saw. There we go. I think I've got everyone there. Shipmate Margaret says they're all playing a game of Catch the Captain now. Yes, I know. It's become a popular pastime amongst the ships. I've noticed that. I'd rather they didn't play that game. No, wrong ship. There we go. Certainly we have the Ventura. I think the Ventura was on the radio just then. I think I heard Chris saying, giving her permission to depart. Shipmate Sue Hawks up there in the Isle of Sheppey says, yes, Scorchio, again, no breeze. Oh, yeah, Mum, you're right up there on the coast, aren't you? You would think you'd be blessed with a breeze, but no. I'm struggling here in port today as well. It is, like I say, 23.2, and it's 56% humidity. It's already 29 in the captain's cabin here. Well, the shipmate Thomas Dean, he says, fantastic fireworks last night. You did well filming it. Thank you, shipmate. I had Wingman. Wingman was helping me out there. Wingman's got this fantastic outside broadcasting kit, which seems to work really well. So we wanted to do a little trial of it, and I've already bought the parts to assemble my own. So I should be making my own so I can better broadcast from when I'm mobile, out and about. It all fits into a little rucksack and runs for a couple of hours. So it'll be good for covering things like the Bramblebank cricket match and so on. Bramblebank cricket match, probably the end of August or the end of September. It's unclear as to when it is yet. They wait until quite close to it. Got the shipmate Babs. No, MSC Virtuosa, like I say, off. She's off to Northern Europe, Spain, and a few other destinations. And then where else is she off to? Well, yes, that's right. I was thinking she's not here for long. She's here until April next year, and then she heads off to Brazil. November. And then she heads off to Marseille, Barcelona, and then Brazil, and we won't see her again for the foreseeable future. Excellent hornage today. I think someone's got the memo about pressing the horn button. I hope Disney Dream gets that memo. She's been incredibly stingy with the hornage. I can see there are plenty of shipmates out and about on deck. I haven't had any numbers yet. I've had the radio on mute quite a lot today because it's so busy. But I'm suspecting there's round about 6-ish thousand on there. Oh, looks like there's a chap on their left there. Might have a Saints top on. Red and white striped.
Or at Hound. Sky Princess approaching the Delbo outward bound, and the Virtuosa is currently peer ahead.
Shipmate James Dawson. Oh, he liked Captain Marty's.
VTS, the Sky Princess.
Sky Princess, BTS.
Yeah, Chris, got the numbers for you.
Oh, Sky Princess numbers.
Sky Princess, BTS. All copied and good to go.
3618 passengers and 1328 crew.
Sky Princess, BTS. All copied. Passengers 3618. Crew 1328. Plus yourself.
Yeah, it's all suit. Thank you.
Numbers for Sky Princess.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got some good hornage today from all the various ships. We've got 2 more to go. I'm hoping they'll oblige with some honking. Well, the shipmate Paula from
BTS Red Falcon, just first net inbound.
Lincolnshire, saying very hot. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get hot again next week. The captain would be wishing he'd had air conditioning in his cabin. That's what he's wishing. Yes, where was I? Well, somebody's definitely got the Horn memo today. Non-stop haulage. It's brilliant. I just don't understand it. I mean, some days we get absolutely nothing at all, and other days we can barely get a word in edgeways for all the honking. Anybody at the lovely stern cabins there? Oh, there is. Oh, hello. I can see something. What is that? Is that a flag or a towel? Okay, let's see if I can zoom in. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky to get there before the ship disappears. I'm thinking it's a towel rather than a flag. Oh, it's a towel. Yeah, that's no good. We want a flag, not a towel. Excellent haulage there. Yeah, shipmate James Dawson was interested in Captain Marty's engines. He loves Captain Marty's engines. Yeah, a couple of twin pair Volvo Tam D63s. I think they're about 400 horsepower each. Somewhere there's another cruise ship somewhere, isn't there? I know I'm facing the wrong direction. Hang on. All sixes and sevens. I'm going to... What am I going to do? I've got another camera somewhere. Oh, I can use this one, maybe. Let's try this one. See if this one's pointing in the right direction. Yes, I'm going to go to this camera, go to cruise cam, and then we can flip around box cam because Ventura is on the move. Gosh, what a busy afternoon we have here. Yes, Captain Marty's Volvo Penta engines, they do scream beautifully. Somebody we know is owns business for repairing lorries and diesel engines. Now, the diesel engine is based on the Volvo Penta engine in Captain Marty's boat. It's based on a truck engine. I'm not entirely sure, but I think truck engines only rev to about 1800 RPM maximum, maybe 2000. They're very low revving. It's all about torque and going, lots of pulling power. But on a boat, you do need a bit of speed. So on a boat, they rev to about 2600, 2700, depending on conditions. Now, when we had a problem, Captain Marty had a problem with his boat, so our friend came along and repaired the engines, replaced a sleeve for one of the injectors, and it was leaking. And while he was out, it had the heads done, did some sort of 20-year service work. Did a lot of work on the engine. Engine coming. Lots of haulage today. A few more hoots and honks there from Ventura. Excellent. Well, we're doing well today with the horns. And so where was I? So our truck mechanic was on the our boat. We did a bit of a sea trial. So we went down, let the engines warm up, did a few RPMs, and then we got a bit faster and faster. And we had the hatches open inside the ship. And like I say, he's only ever... I mean, truck engines never red line at 1800, 2000 RPM. They sort of get up there and change gear, and once on the motorway, they're quite low. But we were going along, and we were going at 1500 RPM, then 1800 RPM, then 2000, and then 2400, 2600, and he was quite shocked. He'd never heard these diesel engines go so fast before. And he said, "Are you sure you're supposed to be going that fast?" I said, "Yeah, that's cruising speed. You got to go fast if you want to cruise." Right, so which ship's this now? This is the P&O's Ventura. And she is heading off somewhere. Where is she heading to? Let's have a look. Again, I don't know where she's heading. What's going on here? No, I don't know where she's heading. I'm afraid, shipmate. Sorry, gap in my information again. Not doing very well here today. Excellent haulage, though. We've been treated to, I would say, multiple blasts from every ship so far. This is particularly pleasing, isn't it? Excellent. Oh, excellent. Spanner Keris is on the mission. Apparently the captain can't find it. Ventura is off on a 14-night Spain and Portugal cruise. Calling in at Santander, Gijon, Ferrol, Funchal in Madeira, Lisbon in Portugal, Vigo in Spain, then back to the port of Southampton. Typical cruise there for Ventura. Ventura is the oldest ship departed today, 18 years old, built in 2008. Also the smallest ship, 116,000 gross tons. Flag on Ventura, someone says. I'll have a quick look. Second life, but I always wait until we get a little bit more opposite Mayflower because it's quite tricky. Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, I can't see what that is. Could be an England flag, I think. I can see a lot of white, and then I can see reflection. I'll give it a zoom in. Right, let's see if that helps. Unless it's something else, I'm going to call that an England flag. I think, can't, yes, there really looks like there's something in the middle of it. Unclear as to what it is though. Could be a shield, could be an emblem. Oh, they're going to hold up a bit more. Oh, it is quite gusty though, look at that blowing around. Yeah, I can't see what's in the middle of that. It's too small for me to identify. Excellent Spanner Keris, got some numbers here. Ventura at 3,391 passengers. So she's somewhere between maximum double occupancy and maximum occupancy. Very full ship, as they all are at this time of year. It's been very busy in port with all these ships departing. Oh, shipmate James also said, could be the flag of Ulster. I can't quite make it out. You've probably got a nice big screen that you're watching on. It looks like there's a Welsh flag next door, I think. I can see the green and white.
Ventura VTS, that's all copy, thank you. And that desk have requested if you got a minute, just give them a quick call on the phone over.
Got double flaggage going on.
BTS MSC Virtuoso Western Shore.
MSC Virtuoso, VTS all received, thank you.
MSC Virtuoso.
Chichester is approaching the hub now in bound to Burnley Wharf.
Oh, I think I've seen another flag. Gosh, this is quite tricky. I need, what do I need? I need more hands. What I need. I think I've just spotted another flag. I'm not sure it's a flag or a scarf. Very bright, very obvious. Oh, there's another flag. A yellowish flag up the top there. Gosh, Ventura's flags galore. Right up by the sign there. I think that's yellow and white. Somebody has definitely sent the memo out, haven't they? Please press your horn button multiple times while departing. I don't think we've had so many horns before. Absolutely fantastic. Well, excellent. That's another flag. Could be a Dorset flag. Yeah, I see that, shipmate Elizabeth G. Yep, it says Dorset. Yeah, I think you're right. Could well be. It's not Devon. I've had a Devon one for a while. Gosh, what a fantastic haulage. Okay, I need to turn the outside microphone off now. It needs to be permanently on today, this broadcast.
VHS, the City of Chichester, for Weymouth.
City of Chichester, VTS will receive, thank you. MSC Virtuoso just past Western Shelf out, and the Ventura past the Ocean Dock.
I think the Ventura and Iona are calling to each other. That's one of the advantages when you get two ships for the same cruise line departing. They do like to have a chat amongst each other. Oh, shipmate James Dawson, our local vexillologist, has been doing some research. Thinks the St George's flag was the old West Riding flag of Yorkshire. I think you could well be right there, shipmate. Well. More haulage. Fantastic. Shipmates, Marina, that's right. Marina said she'd be up there. That's right. She did say that she'd be up there, didn't she? So his shipmates told me they'd be somewhere at some point, and then, well, it's always like, if it's even past today, I might struggle to remember, let alone a couple of days in advance. But it's always a good place to be. I always check up by the sign. You should be able to see her still. Yeah. That's a good space to be up by the sign. Do we have any more? We're a little Welsh flag a bit further below. If I missed any flags, I wonder. It wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, quite a busy ship again. The oldest and the smallest ship departing today, but no means a small ship by any means, but smaller than the other three. I've not heard Iona on the radio, but then I've not had the radio on very much. I've been busy with the horns and the flags.
City of Chichester, Shield Hall, good afternoon, sir.
Oh, the old Shield Hall's out and about as well, honking and hooting.
Shield Hall, Chichester. Yeah, good afternoon. So you happy to stay green to green? Yeah, green to green's fine. I'm just giving the crew ships a little bit more room. I'll come a little bit more to port. I'll be inside the 40D. Oh, that's lovely, thank you. Yeah, we're just straightening up shortly, so don't worry about this too much. Okay, no problem. Thanks for the call.
Jet 7 VTS all copied and clear to proceed. The Ventura dockhead outward bound. Dockhead gauge is 2.73.
Okay.
Excellent Ventura there, departing after giving us some superlative honking. Shipmate John says, "Is my flag in 2 weeks looks like it could be Irish, but not a clue for 2 weeks' time." Oh my word! Looks like it's Irish, but not. How am I supposed to cope with this? Increasingly challenging for the poor old captain here when you start bringing in flags from different historical places. Oh yes, shipmate Admiral James though has had the West Riding historical flag. Do you know what? That looks like it could be it. I couldn't work out if it was because it didn't look like a shield in the centre. Oh, I need to move the camera. Quick, where's the camera gone? I've lost it. Yes, it didn't look like it was anything I'd seen before on the channel. There we go. Now we've moved. Lovely catamaran going out there. Let's see if I can show you this photo. that. I'll put this over here. Then do that. There we go. So shipmate James, Admiral James Dawson here, thinks that potentially that was the flag that was flying. Actually, I'm not sure. It looks more like a regular St. George's rather than off-centre one.
Southampton BTS, Red Eagle, hook way up.
Red Eagle VTS, that's all received, thank you.
Thank you very much.
There is the Ventura. Shipmate Ray Morris has flag night school captain. Yeah, and he's got a flag night school. That is absolutely, you're absolutely on the money there, shipmate. Trouble is, I don't know what I'm revising. Over here.
Red Osprey VTS, that's all copied, thank you. The Sky Princess, she's going down to the reach now. Outward bound, clear channel. She's followed by the MSC Virtuosa, Lanes Lake, outward bound, and the Ventura is just at the test buoy outward bound.
Shipmate of mine, so he's messaged to say he was at the Southampton Football Club while playing in Colchester today. And he said apparently they've got a new chant. They've got a new chant. Southampton Football Club have a new chant for when they're playing. And it's "We are Southampton, we spy where we want." Oh dear. The ingenuity of the supporters always amuses me. That's the Sky Princess heading down Southampton Water. The Ventura is hot on her heels and already down at the end of Southampton Water is the... Which one is it? I don't remember. Oh, Sky Princess. Oh, that's the MSC Virtuosa. Oh, it's that. Yeah, it is. It's 30 centigrade. It ruins the captain in this cabin. It gets too hot. Shipmate Bruce Smith says, "Ahoy, Captain. We are on Iona 3rd of October. We're planning what flags to fly. Fingers crossed you'll be in your cabin." I would think so. If I'm not in my cabin, then normally somebody else is flying it. So if you're on Iona, you'll be on cruise cam. So one of the excellent spanners will probably zoom in on you if you just pop into the chat where you are. I should be around about in that time.
Ventura VTS, all copy, thank you.
It's Ventura heading down Southampton Water. She's off on a cruise. I think it was down to Spain and Tenerife, something like that. Fancy a cruise on Ventura? A short break. How about this one for September this year? 4 nights on board over to Amsterdam. I would take this opportunity to go to Amsterdam because the authorities in Amsterdam are looking to ban cruise ships from Amsterdam from, I think it's 2030. So you don't have much of an opportunity left to arrive there by cruise ship. After that, you'll have to arrive in Rotterdam and then take the bus. Coach. Shipmate Babs says, have you been on Arvia before? Should we talk to the captain? Yes, been on Arvia, only for a day, just to have a look around. Very, very similar to Iona. There's just a few tweaks. I think I forget what they call it now, the street food section, Keys, I think it's called. That was a little bit, there was a couple of extra vendors along there. And then there was something else that's different. Oh yeah, well, principally the Arvia has an opening canopy at the top, whereas Iona doesn't.
BTS, Shield Hall, east of the hook outwards, main channel, outside the greens.
Shield Hall VTS, that's all. Copy, thank you. Cow shot gauge is 2.94.
294, lovely. Thank you, Chris.
Nothing on the radio yet from Iona. I'm just having a quick look down at her lines, and no little chap there in the hatch. Maybe it'll be. Maybe we'll hear something on the radio from her shortly. She's normally reasonably prompt. The Sky Princess now down at Cowshot Spit. It's looking very decent out on the Solent today. It was very good last night. Shipmate Spike says that Norway is putting in restrictions on cruise ships at some point too.
Yes, Sky Princess at the hook out, main channel to the east.
Yeah, we can see you, Sky Princess.
Sky Princess VTS all received, thank you.
Shipmate Flying Bed says, oh, they're waving from Ventura. Well, I'm unlikely to see at the moment, Shipmate. You're well out of range of, you're well out of sensible range for viewing humans, unfortunately. The best place is in port when you pass the ferry terminal, really. I see the our Cunard experts are squabbling over flags. Surprised you don't have the latest Cunard flag. Maybe you could just shipmate Simon Doyle. Maybe you could just shimmy up the mast on Queen Mary 2 and half-inch it while no one's looking.
Sky Princess, Shield Hall, that was lovely, thank you.
Oh, clearly some...
Just for you, John, just for you.
Oh, Bruce, you're too kind.
Yeah, have a good one.
I would imagine that's Sky Princess performing some honking for Shield Hall. Shield Hall's down that way somewhere. Where is she? I can't see her. Oh, she's right there. She's right to the right of our screen. So I'd imagine that Shield Hall was doing some honking, and Sky Princess replied. I would certainly let all the pleasure craft in the area know that's what's going on. Ventura heading past Netley. Shipmate James Dawson. Oh yes, says that a flying bedstead. Yes, if you stay where you are, if you're on the starboard side, we probably see you on Cow's Cam. Shipmate James Dawson said they're not squabbling; they're hatching plans to acquire new flags. I'm not sure the two of you should be in the same room. Now, next away is the Iona. I've not heard on the radio, but I'm assuming all is well. Fancy little cruise on Sky Princess. This one's to Scandinavia in May. Calling at Kristiansand in Norway, Oslo in Norway, Copenhagen in Denmark, Skagen in Denmark, and then back to the port of Southampton. 7 nights on board from 866. Another solar eclipse cruise. This is for next year. So what does this one do then? I might have to go on one of these. I like the idea. So it departs port of Southampton. A couple of days at sea. Vigo in Spain. A couple of days at sea. Barcelona in Spain. Les Saints-sur-le-Mer in France. Cartagena in Spain. And then at sea for the solar eclipse. Okay, so the solar eclipse is between Cartagena and Cadiz. I'm not sure. Oh, there's Shield Hall. You can see Shield Hall on the right-hand side there. I don't know what percentage of eclipsiness that one will be. whether it's a total eclipse or just a percentage.
VHS, the City of Chichester, we'll just be staying outside the greens for the cruise ships, over.
City of Chichester, VHS, always 2, thank you.
Yeah, it looked quite interesting. Yeah, I don't know how much totality will be viewed, but I'm guessing pretty good. You should be able to navigate the ship into the correct place, so it's in the path of maximum coverage. Well, the shipmate Christine McCutcheon says, "Hi, Captain. Love Iona." Well, Iona's departing next. She's the last away. Hopefully, she'll give us a good couple of honks. Every ship today has blessed us with a good range of honking. Shield Hall was there with some whoops. Sky Princess played her tune. Ventura honked and hooted at Iona. Iona replied. So as long as Iona honks when she departs, then I think we've had a full complement from all the ships. It's been a very good cruise. A very good departure day. They started leaving early as well.
VHS, Iona.
Iona's on the radio now.
Iona, VHS, very good afternoon to you, Cole.
Hi, Chris, again. Here I am, portside 2, right in front of you, 46, and 8.7 out for Bilbao, and I've got the figures. Passengers 6469 and crew 1707 plus 1.
Iona, VHS, that's all copied, and confirm passengers 6469, crew 1707 plus yourself.
That's great. And they're hoping to get things flashed up and get away a bit early if you're happy with that.
Iona, VHS, yeah, affirmative, good to go whenever you are.
Roger, one word signaling up, I'll ask for
All received, thank you.
Well, it sounds like Iona's ready to go as well. Gosh, they're all very prompt today. As long as she gives us a good bit of honkage, then I don't see any issue with her going early. I think I could see a flag up on Iona. Let's investigate, shall we? No, just appears to be someone in the red, bright red t-shirt. Or is it? No, it appears to be what I can only guess, an inflatable lobster. Well, it's the first time for everything, I suppose. Inflatable lobster. What's that doing up there? I'm sure there's some sort of in-joke there for the inflatable lobster. Sounds like Iona's going to be away early as well. They've all been very prompt today. Very impressive. I should be finished early and head down to the Dancing Man afterwards. Get myself a refreshing ale before the temperatures increase too much in my cabin. Lovely view there with the Shield Hall in the background and the Sky Princess heading towards us. Gives you some idea of scale. Why can I not?
San Marlo, VHS.
For some reason there's something missing. A technological issue, as always. There we go. That worked. I could see a couple of shipmates out on the hatch, so yes, looks like Iona should be well away soon.
Sam Arlo VTS, that's all copied, sir. Thank you. And I've got no immediate traffic to affect you this afternoon.
Looks like we've got 3 flags up here. What have we got? A Kent flag on the right. Looks like a yellow and a red rose. I'm not quite sure what the red one is with the writing on it. Looks like it's got writing on it. I might have to deploy cruise cam in a more suitable position. Let me go and scan. Oh, hello. I can see another flag as well. Gosh, horns and flags today. What a treat. Oh, my word. What is that? Oh, I think I've just read the comment. Ah, now that makes sense. No, Sky Princess heading towards us. On the radio was the Iona. She's ready to go shortly. Got plenty of flags on Iona. Up there is... I don't know what that red one is. The red one is... I have no idea. I'm guessing it's some sort of small regional football club. That would be my guess. But I'm unclear as to what it is. The yellow one looks like Lancashire. And this one here, I think someone mentioned that they've got their flag up. Shipmate Meditation with Suzanne says, we are under the P&O sign with a yellow duck flag. Alan, Suzanne, Leighton, Shannon, Elizabeth and Jamie and all the kids. Well, ahoy there, shipmates. I'm glad you told me what that was, because I suppose I can work it out now. I know what it is, but if I didn't know it was yellow ducks, I might have struggled somewhat. Leaning heavily into the duck theme there. I wonder if people are interested in Solent Ships ducks. I've looked into it a few times. I must go and meet. They're all giving us a good wave. I'm glad they are up on deck. And they're off. I was going to say off to the fields. I knew I was going to say that, but I haven't so far. But no, Iona is not off to the fields. A revelation in her itinerary. She is, in fact, off to Western Europe. Now we've got the duck flag, Lancashire flag, unknown flag, and that one looks distinctively like the Kent. Oh, excellent. I'm very impressed with today's output of flags and honking. Yeah, this red one here is unknown. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. It looks like it's got a word along the top, a word along the bottom, and a circle in the middle with a couple of things either side. Unclear as to what that might be, but I'm suspecting something like a local football club or something like that. Have a look at the stern. Oh, I can see the chap there with his head out of the hatch. That's a good sign. Oh, there's shipmate Armand Schmidt. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Sky Princess heading around the Bramble Bank.
East of the bank, all received, Mike. Thank you.
Some waving going on from the shipmates there. I need to produce my Solent Ships flag, don't I? Then I can at least see my own flag on TV. Oh, it looks like they've pulled in their duck flag, probably heading off to the buffet.
Jet 7 VTS, all received, London, thank you. Sky Princess, Born Gap, out of bounds. MSC Virtuosa is running down to the Hook outbound K channel, and she's followed by the Ventura.
With that, thanks.
See what's going on at the front of Iona, see if any of those lines are coming in. Not as yet, no. Yep, not as yet, but I can see a chap on the hatch. Normally if you see a couple of shipmates down there on the hatches, that normally means we're departing in like the next 5 to 10 minutes unless there's a problem. Shipmate James Dawson is alive. Oh, I own a flag flocked to. Okay, I'll get on with it. Oh, line coming in at stern though. Oh, she is away, going to be away early as well. I don't think any of the ships today have left on time. They've all left early or sort of bang on the dot. That's fantastic. Shipmate Paula says she has a duck-themed bathroom and needs a Solent Ships duck to the collection. Okay. I'm not sure how a duck-themed bathroom works, but yeah, certainly I'll like the idea of a duck-themed go with it. Well, the shipmate Emma Taylor, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. You can see the lines coming in the stern on Iona there. She'll be away shortly. Nothing going on at the front, I can see. Pointy end seems to be all still. We've got shipmates up on the deck there with a Kent, Lancashire and flag unknown. No information on the unknown flag. I'm guessing Regional Football Club would be my guess. Lines coming up on the pointy end now as well. Shipmate Julie Walker says, when they are on Britannia on the 20th of August, we will have 20 ducks all wearing sunglasses to hide and for people to find. Ah. And to spread them widely throughout the ship. Excellent. I did hide a duck when we were out on the group cruise, and I think it remained hidden for about 5 minutes. I just realised I didn't refill my drinking vessel with lovely cold water before this broadcast. Broadcast started prematurely early. There's a couple more lines coming in there. Now, if Iona gives us a honk, I think we would have heard honks.
Yes, MSC Virtuoso, hook out to the east main channel.
We would have heard honks from all ships.
MSC Virtuoso, VTS 4, copy, thank you.
Which I think, I'm not saying that's a first, but very rarely do we get so many honkies. Well, the shipmate flying at Bedstead says, thanks for the streaming the cows fireworks last night. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Good. Yes, I need to work on the sound aspect, but the broadcast video with this new mobile kit that Wingman's got that I've now copied is fantastic. So I'll work on the sound aspect of it. I also happened to leave a little bit. It was all a bit of a rush yesterday due to all sorts of problems, mainly of the captain's making, of course. Sky Princess now heading down to. She's now heading down around Cowshot Spit, around Bramble Bank. That's just about to pass by Cows on her way to Western Europe, I believe. Now, if we get honks from Iona, then that's a full house today of honks. Maybe we'll have to revise our guess the passengers quiz and turn it into guess the number of honks quiz. Because some days we get 0 honks. 0 honks are given. So Iona's singling up. She's ready to depart shortly. Shipmate Victoria Edwards says, we are at the back of Iona. We'll be flying a shirt. Forgot the flag. Oh dear. Well, anyway, I appreciate your efforts if you're flying a shirt. Looks like...
Yes, the Iona we're just letting go now if you're happy for us to go.
Yeah, he's letting go.
Iona, Southampton VTS all received, thank you, yes. Traffic clearance 1652 Ocean Dock outbound. Traffic information, the city of Chichester is approaching the Hound. She's in for the Itchin.
Chichester in for the Itchin, thank you.
City of Chichester is a hopper dredger that operates in the local area, sucking up aggregate from normally south of the Isle of Wight somewhere, out in the English Channel. The lines are coming in now. Iona's the last departure today of 4 cruise ships departing today. And if she gives us some honks, we will have had a full house of honks from all ships, which it doesn't happen that often, which you would think it would do, wouldn't you? So although sometimes the wind's in the wrong direction and we can't hear the ships, or I can't hear them, doesn't mean they're not honking. We just need Disney Dream to pluck up the courage to give us a few more honks. Oh, there's shipmate Grand Harbour Live says, ahoy there. This channel really inspiration for me and my own channel. I love the radio chat, professionalism and warm commentary on ship watches. Thank you from Malta. Oh, Malta. Oh, I shall have to have a look at your channel, shipmate. We get the occasional ships stopping in at Valletta. What was your channel? Grand Harbour Live. Actually, do you know what? I looked at your channel the other day. Yes, I did look at your channel the other day. Yes, I see you had a live stream. I saw that. Excellent. Good job. Keep up the work. I don't know how many ships you get into Malta, actually. I'm not familiar with Malta in that sense.
Yeah, BDS, shoot all.
Well, that is it. That is a full house of honks. Every cruise ship today that has departed has given us a rounding honk. I think that's got to be almost a record. Shipmate Damien says 1,600 children on board Iona today, apparently. 1,600, wow, that's a lot of children. They'll be early cruisers, early adopted into the lifestyle of cruising.
The tourist on BTS traffic information.
Shipmate Shepherd Book says a perfect haulage day. It certainly was. Still, Shield also is helpful in that respect. Looks like Iona's on the move. Three honks from Iona means I'm going backwards. Just to let everyone know, in case you didn't notice the 184,000 gross tons of cruise ship heading your way. Shipmates, who's that? Well, I saw there somewhere. Shipmate, where is it? Oh, it's gone. Shipmate Amy. Yeah, it was Shipmate Amy. That's right. Shipmate Amy that discovered my duck. Discovered the duck. I'm not even sure where the duck came from. I think it was floating in my espresso martini, if I remember correctly. Plenty of shipmates out on the decks on Iona and on the balconies.
BTS, Red Falcon, good afternoon. Shore Road Park, Royal Paper Cows. With your clearance, please.
Falcon BTS with caution, please. Iona's backing out of the ocean dock. If you want to proceed outbound, you could hold to the west until she's swum. She's let go and she's proceeding outbound now. Additional traffic, City of Chichester's at the Hound and we're bound for the Itch. Shield Hall, Thornall, east of the Greenton.
Oh, copy, Mom. Thank you. Yeah, we'll leave the berth at hold until the Iona is swung.
Here we have 3 ships on the screen at the same time. I was wondering if that might happen. So we've got the Iona, the big one obviously closest to us. Furthest away, Sky Princess, and then in the middle is the MSC Virtuosa. And not that it really counts, but that is the City of Chichester Hopper Treasure coming up Southampton water as well. But that's 3 cruise ships in one shot. And you can see visibility's not brilliant. It's a little bit hazy, isn't it? Hazy at the distance. Well, the weather forecast is right. It's really busy there. Wonder if I can get multiple ships on Netlycam. Let me see if I can operate Netlycam while talking to you, good shipmates. Oh, I can see somebody whizzing around a t-shirt. I wonder if that's the shipmate that forgot their flag. Poor show, shipmates. Should be prepared. Should be the first thing you pack if you're going on a cruise is your flag.
Evening, John, and greetings to all on board.
Yeah, Virtuosa, Shodo, afternoon, Mike, Captain, all on board.
Yeah, afternoon, John. Regards to all on board, thanks. Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like I'll get 2 more ships in the same shot in a second. I'll be careful I say that. It's like some sort of tongue twister, isn't it? Ships in a shot. I think I might have to assess my anti-pigeon technology as well on cruise cam. It's fallen down. I've noticed the pigeons have returned, the little pesky devils. I need to catch the pigeon. Oh, look at that. A boiling yacht there. My word, how fast is he going? Wow. I really want that. It looks like a moth or something similar. I really want one of those. But I've been led to believe it's hard work and you get very wet because you fall over a lot until you're practiced and skilled. But on the plus side, they can do sort of 20, 30 knots. Very impressive. So that's the Sky Princess at the very distance and the P&O Ventura in between on the left there. Fancy a cruise on Iona. This one is today's cruise, Spain and France. Apparently Stephen Mulhern is on board. And it was from $7.99 for an interior, $11.29 for a balcony. It's calling in at Bilbao in Spain, La Coruna in Spain, Vigo in Spain, and day at sea, and then Cherbourg in France. Now, this is unusual for Iona. Iona normally plies the fields. That's her normal route. To be honest, I think I would rather fancy going to the fields where it's a bit cooler for a while rather than going somewhere hotter. We've had so much good weather. I feel rather blessed by it. Too much so in my cabin. My cabin is in desperate need of some air conditioning. There we go. Oh, that catamaran that's departing. That is a big catamaran, isn't it?
BTS, Red Jet 16's elbow in. Permission to carry on at speed caution for the outbound Iona. Can I have a dock at tie gauge, please?
Red Jet 6 BTS, yeah, dock at 3.043 on the flood. And Brent Falcon's departing, but she's going to hold the Iona before she proceeds outbound.
Yeah, that's Saurus Cedar. We'll be outside again if need be, thanks.
Copy, thank you.
Oh, I've been fooled again. I thought there was a flag, but it's just someone in a bright orange t-shirt and a white t-shirt next to them. At a distance, when people stand right on the edge of the balcony like that with their bright sort of t-shirts on, they do look rather like flags. There's the Sky Princess going to the left, the Ventura going to the right. And a rather large catamaran heading out as well. Well, I wonder if I can find out any information on that catamaran. Probably not. It's too late, I suspect. Yeah, I don't know which one it is.
Endura, shield hall, opening Sean, Captain, through. You.
There is the MSC Virtuosa turning around to the port around Bramblebank. Berlin as she goes around the corner, but not too much. Ventura will be the one to watch. Oh, looks like she's having a bit of an ejection there along the side. Getting rid of some ballast, perhaps.
Indeed. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll say for a life. Cheers, guys.
The Iona backing out, and she is off on to this is today's crew that she's off on. Unusually, normally she goes to the fields, so for some reason they've decided to send her to Spain and France, and also I think the Avia is heading to the field as well instead of being in Spain and France. I'm not sure what P&O are up to. Maybe people like to go to Spain and France, but want to try a different ship. Well, the shipmate Simon Newton-Smith, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. We can see the bow thrusters firing up on Iona. Conditions are lovely in port today. Not too much wind, so she won't be needing any tug assistance. There's somebody down there in their pleasure craft. They're probably thinking, I'll have a little go out and have a little ride down the Solent.
Southampton VTS, Bargate.
And then they've been scuppered by a big cruise ship departing right in front of them.
Bargate, BTS.
VTS afternoon again. We'd like to break away from 37, head down to BPJ for the Estrella sailing.
Bargate, BTS, copy, thank you. Bargate, BTS traffic information, city just to northwest Natalie, and we're bound for the engine.
That's all received, thank you.
The Iona reversing here. Well, the shipmate Elizabeth Leaborn, she says she enjoyed the fireworks stream last night. We were watching you. Excellent. Yes, I saw Swifty zoomed in on Cow's Cam. They were surprisingly very poor internet connectivity when I was floating out there. It was very difficult to do anything. There's the bow thrusters on Iona firing off. Someone's asking if I visited the ship's bridge. Yes, I went on one a while back. Well, the shipmate Christopher Morris, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. I was on the bridge of the Holland America Line Rotterdam, I think, and also one of the hovercrafts. I sat on the driving seat of the hovercraft. Whenever I can, I try and get onto the bridge. Well, the shipmate Simon Panther says, "Hi, good stream as usual, and thank you, shipmate. How many people can fit in a lifeboat? Because it doesn't seem to be enough. It depends on the lifeboat, but some of these lifeboats can take sort of 150, 250 people, even more on some of the ships, sort of 350, I think. I'm not sure about for these ones. But yes, it doesn't look like there's enough. But don't forget, there are also life rafts and all sorts of exciting things. I believe it's that fairly fundamental operational requirement that the vessel has more lifeboats than passengers, not unlike the Titanic, of course. And now we have the Ventura down here in Southampton water, heading round Bramblebank. All the gulls are out and about again. There must be some fish out there.
Southampton VTS, Mercurius.
VTS.
Yeah, good afternoon. Just away from 44, make her up to Hamble for the Estrella sailing.
Curious VTS, good afternoon. Traffic information Iona, I'm sure you're aware of her. They're now outside the ocean dock proceeding outbound. Red Falcon's just following her out. City of Chichester approaching Westerly Shaft in for the engine. Shield tools at the reaches.
All copy, thank you.
Paul from Solent Ships Voyages been doing some research. Apparently, Iona's 16 lifeboats each hold a capacity of 452 people. I know some of the lifeboats are double deck configuration inside, so you actually have an upper deck and a lower deck inside the lifeboat. Get a lot of people on board, and hopefully you never need to use them. But normally there's an element of redundancy. They have to be tested regularly as well. I know somebody asked me the other day that why Queen Mary 2 is missing a lifeboat, and I've seen it before where they drop the lifeboat and they head over to Hive. And once the lifeboats are over in Hive, they just maintenance work on them. They are just small vessels with small engines on board. I don't think they can travel very far on the engine, but it's designed so that you can get away from the ship or at least have some manoeuvring ability. I think there are a number of rations and things stored on board. Very impressive little vessels. And hopefully, like I say, you never need to use them. Paul from Solent Ships Voyages says that yes, fascinating. They have a way of provisions under the floor of the passenger area. Yeah, that's right. The chap who was trying to sail across the Atlantic in the smallest vessel ever, I saw him at the boat show last year. He had a very small vessel. It looks like frankly, it looked like a buoy with a mast on it. It was just a cylinder.
Southampton Control, this is your...
Not much bigger than a wheelie bin. And I said to him, "Oh, this is quite interesting." I said, "How are you? Where are you storing your food?" And he had plastered the walls with insulation that was edible, so he was going to eat the ship as he travelled across the Atlantic. Unfortunately, he didn't get. He only got a couple of days. I think only a couple of days off of Nova Scotia, and he had to abandon his journey. I'm not sure why. Well, I'm not sure he started again. It was quite interesting for a while. The Iona now has completed a swing, she's putting the sticks down, heading to Dock Head. That's the last of our departures today on what's been quite a busy Saturday. All 4 ships have departed ahead of time, which is unusual. I mean, they normally depart around about time, but all of them ahead of time is slightly unusual. Luckily, the captain was prepared today, which is unusual. We've had excellent honkage from all 4 ships as well. This has been a wonderful day for a live stream. Hope you've all enjoyed it, shipmates. We should be live again tomorrow. Not as busy tomorrow. There is only 3 departures tomorrow, and that's the Norwegian Sky, the Queen Anne. They're both from port here, and then the Seaborne Ovation. She'll be moored at Cowes. And then, rather bizarrely, we actually have 3 ships on Monday. The Disney Dream, the Borealis and the Ada Perla. I'm hoping the Disney Dream will take a leaf out of all the ships note today and will actually give us some honkage, because we've been a little bit deprived of honkage from Disney Dream. Hello, hello, hello. I'm spotting a flag. Oh, that looks a bit like the one we saw earlier. Is that not the same as the one we saw earlier, shipmate James Dawson? That is, isn't it? Is that that looks like the old one you showed me earlier, the old West Yorkshire flag, because that is an offset St George with a yellow blob in the middle. Maybe the shipmates can confirm or deny what flag that is. How bizarre, we've had two with identical ships. Excellent, shipmates. Many thanks for flying the flag. You might have to let us know in the chat which flag that is. It's a little tricky for the captain's read. So we're thinking it might be the old shipmate James Dawson, our resident vexologist and Cunard expert, is thinking it's the old West.
Southampton VTS Red Osprey, Northwest Natalie inbound. Permission to carry on, please, with caution for the outbound Iona.
The old West Yorkshire flag.
Red Osprey VTS, yes, you may proceed. The Falcon's coming up starboard side, and the Mercurius following the Iona out.
A VTS Red Osprey, that was all copied and sighted, thanks.
Marlow, time for VTS, you call.
Yeah, we got the Mercurius there. She must be heading down to pick up something coming in, I would think.
Marlow, sound VTS, proceed, traffic.
Got the Shield Hawk heading back towards us. And then that is the MSC Virtuosa in the very distance, heading out. And we have the Iona heading out of port here in port. Gosh, what a busy day. Yes, so okay, 3 ships on Monday. I'm hoping Disney Dream will be compliant and give us a proper honk. She's been very stingy on the horns, just one melody rather than going through all the melodies at least twice. And then what's after that? Nothing on Tuesday. Wednesday, Voyager, 7 Seas Voyager. Nothing on Thursday. Friday, 3 ships. Britannia, Disney Dream, Majestic Princess. Saturday, just 3 on the Saturday. 3 on the Sunday. After that, 2 on the Monday. Yeah, still fairly busy in port. Well, the shipmate Neil Garner, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing.
Shield Hall inbound, aye.
Shield Hall is inbound. I don't think she's going to get to Iona in time to give some decent honking. She'll probably honk at Iona on the way down, which we won't hear. Shipmate James Dawson says, will I be trying to live stream the solar eclipse on Tuesday? I will be, although I thought it was Wednesday. Yeah, isn't it Wednesday, the solar eclipse, not Tuesday? Well, shipmate, the Timpo Smasher, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. She's busy at the city of Chichester there. We've got a red funnel ferry coming in. Which one is that? That is the Red Osprey. She's coming in, and the Red Falcon is going out. City of Chichester is coming in to go up to Itchen River to drop off her load of aggregate that she's sucked up. Yes, I will try and live stream for the eclipse on Wednesday. It's the same day as the 7 Seas Voyager, which departs at 5 o'clock. So I'll probably start with the 7 Seas Voyager, and then I'll head over to I'll head over to the Eclipse cam after that. I actually need to try out. I need to try out an experiment to see if I can actually properly film the sun. I've got a ND filter for my camera, and I'll probably set that up. Could be interesting. I've got a little experiment there.
BTS, good evening. Traffic information approaching Southeast Drive, middle MSC Virtuosa, followed by Ventura.
Yeah, it is Wednesday. Okay, good. I'm glad. Normally I get things wrong, but I thought it was Wednesday. The only reason I thought that is because I knew it was the same day as a ship departure. There's the Red Falcon there, eventually let loose and overtaking Iona. I think Iona will head via the east. I was hoping we'd see a ship go via the west, but nobody seems to be doing that these days. Shipmate Thomas Dean said that'd be great. Okay, I'll give that a go. I'll have to get the camera. I might get the camera out later, actually.
BCS Roger 6 Town Quay for cows, please.
So I'm not entirely sure how practical it will be for me to do.
6 BTS traffic information. Red Osprey, dock heading. Mercurius is westy shelf route BPJ. Iona, northwest Netley, outward bound. The Tugbar Gate Lane Lake BPJ as well. Shields Pool, passing SO in.
All covered, thank you.
Sky Princess Samaru, good afternoon.
Yep, Samalo, the Sky Princess, good afternoon to you.
Sky Princess Samaru, just for your information, my intention is to join the main channel in between Sentence and Nabist in order to cross Red with you. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you're going to cross ahead and red to red. Yeah, many thanks for the call.
There's the City of Chichester hopper dredger there. And she's fully loaded. She's very low in the water. She'll be full of aggregate. Coming to some roadworks near you somewhere. And in the very distance there, that is the P&O's Ventura. And then over on Netley Cam, we have the Iona. Now, I'm very tempted with one of these fly cruises.
7 BTS traffic information. The Iona, northwest Netley, outward bound, and will be cleared channel. And that's it, please.
I do have to pop to the galley a second. I've made the error of not refueling my drinking vessel before the broadcast. I should be back shortly, shipmates. Let me just nudge the camera across. Ooh. There we go. That's better. Nice icy drink in hand. Perfect. Yep, this is a...
BTS Sky Princess, now be Western.
Sky Princess, Southampton VTS received, thank you. Traffic information. Coming up from the south, the Sky Synergy, she's boarding 1800. 4 miles south of Southampton.
Right, what was I saying? Oh, yes. Eastern Caribbean fly cruise. This is on Iona. She's based over in the Caribbean for a little bit in January. You can do 14 nights on board. And I thought what was quite impressive is this includes flights and overseas transfers. $16.29 per person for inside. $2,500 for a balcony. And with that, you'll be arriving in Bridgetown, Barbados. Have a day at sea, calling in at Basteri in St. Kitts and St. Nevis, Tortola in the British Virgin Islands, St. Martin, a day at sea, Fort-de-France in Martinique, Antigua, a day at sea, Grenada, another day at sea, Castilleries, St. Lucia, and then back to Bridgetown, Barbados. Although I must say, the thoughts of summer heats these days, I'm quite interested in looking forward to going skiing when it's cold. They've been excellent, haven't they? The ships today, lots of honks, all leaving one time. Perfect. I was still talking about this West Riding Yorkshire flag. Oh, okay. Martin Murphy, what does he say? I'm thinking maybe the Ulster flag. Crossed my mind. Well, looks like Netley. I've put a new network card in my computer and it seems to be working. It seems to be behaving itself. Actually, I don't know if it's even using it. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm very pleased about that. Something's working. Fantastic. Shall I turn off the Wi-Fi? Yeah, Wi-Fi is off. Good. Marvellous. Oh, it is pleasing sometimes when some things work. That network card must have been failing for ages. There's the red jet there, whizzing past. There's lots of yachts out today, isn't there? Lots of dinghies. Very busy out on the water. Lovely weather for it. Can't say I blame anyone. Might take the tipsy tender out tomorrow. Excellent span of Kerris. Oh, yeah. Come along to the Shield Hall, Kerris.
Station calling BTS.
I'm sure the shipmates would like to see you on board.
Eagle BTS traffic information, Iona, Cadlin, outward bound and will be cleared channel.
Iona, Shield Hall. Afternoon, Carl. You ready for a bit of tooting?
Hello there, John. Yeah, that's 2 away.
Right, we'll go first.
Roger.
Very polite. Organising their tooting. Yeah, it's unfortunate we
BTS Apex.
can't hear it. It's a little too far away.
Yeah, afternoon tube. Just getting underway for the departure and escort of the Estrella. We draft 6.8 and 4 on board.
Yeah, you can see the steam coming out of Shield Hall. I can't hear it though. The outside microphone's good, but it's not that good. It's not telepathic. Oh, I don't know there. I think I might have heard a whoop. Let's try it. Put the microphone on. Let's see. No, don't think it's picked it up. Oh, no, there we go. Had a little whoop. Not the tail end of a shield hall whoop, I think. Fantastic. Shipmate Damien says definitely the West Riding of Yorkshire flag after its hours. Well, there we go then. That's confirmed. Huh. Good. Well, that was funny. Did we have 2 West Riding of Yorkshire flags? Did we have 2? That was very bizarre. It's a bit like the other week when we had 3 flags from Guernsey. Never had a Guernsey flag before, and all of a sudden we had 3 of them. It's very odd sometimes what goes on.
Hold target down to VTS.
Good old shield hall.
Target down to VTS, yes sir, 0745 tomorrow morning.
Yes, the Chiefy Trinity's House vessel Patricia. Yeah, she's back in port.
Target down to VTS, 10 miles drift from the nav tower, 10 miles please.
There you go, she's up.
Question, maximum saltwater draft. Target down to VTS received. Call VTS please when you're 10 miles from the nav tower. And start drifting. Over.
Now, Shipmate Paul Weaver says, shame I can't persuade you to come to Poole for one of our super yacht visits.
DTS, Estrella.
I love a super yacht. More than welcome to come to Poole to visit one.
Estrella, VTS.
DTS, Estrella, yeah, good afternoon to you. Well, here we are, Poolside 2 BPJ. Going to stations very shortly. Maximum draft 11.4 off to Rotterdam with 22 plus 2 on board.
Estrella, down to VTS, all received, thank you. Once iron is clear, there's no other reported traffic, just the ferry.
That's received, thank you.
So unusually we have a ship docked at BPJ, which is over at Hamble. I don't think that happens very often. I would say probably 3 or 4 times a year. I'm not entirely sure. Very rarely I see it. In fact, we'll see it. Well, I just moved the camera over so you can see it. It's the tanker Estrella. There she is. Reminds me somewhat of a beer. I don't know why I'm thinking that. But it's not often we see a ship there. It's very unusual. I'd say probably 3 or 4 times a year, something like that. There she is. Estrella. She's off to Rotterdam's. Anywhere is home. Yes, a cold Estrella does seem rather enticing at the moment.
Southampton VTS, Samaru.
BTS MSC Virtuo, so Fort Town now, main channel west of the nav.
MSC Virtuoso Southampton VTS, all received, thank you. Traffic information, 7 miles south of the nav, coming into border Alpha at 1800 is the one.
Yeah, thank you.
Southampton VTS, Samaru.
Hello, Southampton VTS.
VTS, Samaru, approaching the forcing.
Hello, ports in, thank you. Next vessel out, North Sturbridge out, is the Ventura passenger ship.
Copy that, thank you.
So the Iona unusually heading off to Spain on this 7-day round trip. She's calling in at Bilbao in Spain, La Coruna in Spain, Vigo in Spain, and then popping in finally to Cherbourg in France, assuming they're not on strike. And then back to the port of Southampton, which is rather unusual for Iona. I'm not sure why P&O are sending Iona down there. Normally Avia does that sort of thing. Maybe it's maybe some people like Iona and want to go somewhere different on Iona rather than go to the fields. Who knows? But that's where she's off to. Not one of these Eastern European ones. So this is also an Iona cruise for March next year. She's heading down to Spain and Portugal, making more of a habit of this. I'd say ideal for that time of the year if you want a bit of sun.
BTS, Redjet 7 Northwest Netley in continuous speed, please.
Just have VTS, yes, please proceed, thank you.
Thank you.
This is a 14 night in March, departing Southampton, calling it Funchal in Madeira, Santa Cruz de Tenerife, Las Palmas Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, Lisbon in Portugal, Vigo in Spain, La Coruna in Spain, back to the port of Southampton, winter sun, or spring sun, I guess. 14 nights on board, inside from about £1,000, and their balcony from 1,500. What is the weather forecast for the eclipse? Eclipse is Wednesday. When I looked the other day, it was clear. It is clear. Wednesday, fantastic. Eclipse go. I will have to get my camera out, put on the ND filter, try some different settings. I'll probably try that Tuesday. Shipmate Paul Weaver. Oh, we're trying to get a camera in Paul. Well, yeah, I'll have a camera in Paul. Let me know where.
VTS Ocean Explorer.
Let me know where and when, and I'll install one.
Ocean Explorer VTS.
Good evening, that's a pilot on board 35, getting ready for a shift into 105 with keeper's draft 8.8. No defects, 23+1 and 2 tugs.
Ocean Explorer, Southampton VTS, that's all received, thank you.
Thank you.
There's the Iona on the other side of Cowshot Beach. There's all the beach huts down there. Some of those beach huts are really quite large. You're not, I think I'm right in thinking on Cowshot, you're not allowed to stay in them overnight, I believe, but I'm not 100% positive. It must be quite breezy out there in Solent. Some good bit of healing on that yacht there.
Southampton VTS, Esson, over.
Esson VTS.
VTS Esson, good afternoon, ma'am. That's us shortly departing 37 for the shifting of the Ocean Explorer. Over.
Esson VTS, copy, thank you.
VTS, Estrella. Gemma, can we get permission to sail, please?
Estrella, VTS, yes, traffic clearance from BPJ 1741 outbound.
Roger.
There you go. There's the Estrella. You can see where Shieldhall got to. Where's Shieldhall got to? She's coming up to the dock. There's Dockhead, is old Shieldhall. Don't know if she'll give us any hoots and honks when she's in port. Maybe. Well, the shipmate Paul Weaver says, he thought that Iona was a clear channel vessel. How come the Red Funnel ship is so close? Well, Iona is a clear channel vessel. The ferries aren't clear channel vessels. So, because if two clear channel vessels cannot be in the same channel at the same time, but one clear channel vessel and another vessel can be. So that hence why the ferry's there. Paul from Solent Ships Voyages, yes. Should I get a beach hut? And yes, well, a beach hut would be perfect, wouldn't it? Yep, could put some solar panels on it. And then have a camera down there. Maybe I could broadcast from the beach hut. The Estrella has permission to depart. A couple of tugs down there assisting the Estrella's departure. She's off to Rotterdam. Just three tugs there. The Svitzer Bargate, which we can't see. So the other side of the Svitzer Mercurius, which we can see. That's the yellow one. And then the Svitzer Apex, that's the blue one. Sorry, the Apex, it's at the stern. It's not a Svitzer tug, the Apex. I keep calling them Svitzer tugs. Keep applying Svitzer to all the tugs, even though they're not Svitzer tugs. Someone emailed me and told me off, saying they're not Svitzer tugs. Well, the shipmate James Dawson says, did I ever do a video of my cabin setup? No, I haven't. Nope, I haven't done a video of my cabin setup. My cabin's a bit wild at the moment. Actually, it's not too bad. Relatively tidy. And to be honest, there's not a lot to see. It's a very small cabin. It's mainly screens and... Well, that's pretty much it. Screens. Whoa, shipmate Nicholas Saw. My word. Says she was down in Cowshot. There was a beach hut for sale. £52,000. I thought they were cheap in Cowshot. Oh boy, was I wrong. Wow. 52,000. That's incredible. I know they're expensive down in Muddyford.
BTS all received, thank you. Traffic information, next bus boarding at the nav tower is the 1 to the June, the next 10 minutes or so, 4 miles down.
I did give I did give Captain Marty a nudge. He's really busy at the moment. He's always really busy, and I'm basically asking a favour, so I'll have to give him a double nudge.
What time do you have, Victor?
I'm on the other side of Cowshot. It's quite busy down there.
What time do you have, VTS all received, thank you.
Lots of shipmates enjoying the water. I must say the Solent is very warm at the moment. I dipped my toe in it the other day. Can confirm it's lovely to go swimming in. Very warm indeed. warmer than it should be at this time of year. Now, Iona's unusually off to Western Europe. She's back to the fjords for the next 2 cruises, and then another one, Western Europe, at the end of August, and then back to the fjords, and then October, 14 nights in the Canaries, and then quite a lot in Western Europe then. I think she's relocating to Western Europe and the Canaries for the winter, and then over, at some point, over to the Caribbean for January. Then she's back to the Canaries in February and March, and eventually returns to the fjords in April. That'll be her first fjord cruise. Looks like the tug's already on the Estrella there. Shield Hall's about somewhere. I don't know if she'll give us any hoots and honks when she comes into port. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
Busiest, the red carpet, hooked out following the Iona.
Falcon, BTS received the ready goes top of the North Channel inward bound.
Copy that, thank you.
So the next departures are tomorrow. 3 departures on Sunday. Norwegian Sky and the Queen Anne, both at 4 o'clock from port here. And then the Seabourn Ovation from Cowes at 6 o'clock. Monday, 3 ships, Disney Dream, Borealis, Ada Perla, 5 o'clock, and 8:30. Let's hope that Disney Dream will take a leaf out of these ships' books today and honk that horn. We've been very stingy on the honks. Looking through this Insignia. I think that's a new. I don't remember seeing Insignia very often. Explorer 3, 17th of August. She's a new ship. There's a good chance we might see a water sloop when she arrives. Going to have to message someone to ask about that. I mean, there's talk of these beach huts. Really expensive, aren't they? £100,000 for a beach hut in Minehead. I must be missing the point here somewhere. Well, the shipmate Verma says, will Ventura be back in view soon? No, she's well away, shipmate. She's past the ports and heading. I might be able to see her on one of the other cameras, but I'm probably a bit far for that. Let's have a look, see what I can see. Let's see if we can see anything. It's probably a bit too far away. Might be to see her on a spire cam. Shipmate Charlie Bravo says, yes, £100,000 for a beach hut. It's bonkers. You think that's bonkers? You go down to Muddyford and they're about £500,000 for a beach hut in Muddyford. I kid you not. Yeah, this beach hut here in Muddyford went on the market for £440,000. The hut has views of the Isle of Wight, but you have to share a toilet with other owners. And that's it, £440,000 for glorified garden shed.
VTS Ocean Explorer, permission to sail from 35 for 105.
Ocean Explorer VTS, a very good afternoon to you, Barbara. That's all copied and traffic clearance is approved. Your departure 1753 over.
Thank you, Chris, and switching to 74.
All received, thank you.
VTS, the City of Chichester, that's all fast alongside at Burney Wharf now, over.
City of Chichester VTS, all copied, thank you. Very good afternoon to you.
Thank you very much, good afternoon.
Southampton VTS, good evening, Red Eagle Hookwain.
Red Eagle VTS, all received, thank you. Evening to you. The Ocean Explorer, she's getting underway now from 35 berth up to 105.
Thank you very much.
Well, shipmates, hope you've enjoyed that one. Started to get a rather warm in the captain's cabin here. I'll have to retire for the evening. So, if you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing.
Sky Princess VTS.
And if you have subscribed, many thanks for your support. And if you're a member of the channel, a Patreon or a PayPal donor, many thanks for your continued support. And of course, many thanks to the Blues Banners for not only looking after this chat, but all the other chats and all the other live streams, and provided the captain with lots of useful information that for some reason he can't seem to find today. We'll be back tomorrow at, was it 4 o'clock? Was it 5 o'clock? It was 4 o'clock. Norwegian Sky and Queen Anne at 4 o'clock. Till next time, shipmates.
BTS, Red Jet 7, shortly away from town. BTS, Red Jet 7.
Red Jet 7, BTS.
Shortly away from Town Quay.
7 BTS, that's all copied. Thank you. See the shield hall there. Inward bound. Ocean Explorer is getting underway from 35 berth round for 105 berth. Iona's at the Bourne Gap, outward bound, clear channel.
Southampton VTS, Red Osprey, shortly away from Morpet, please.
Red Osprey VTS, all copied, thank you. Ocean Explorer is at just departing 35 berth now. She's up from 105 berth. No other traffic to affect you at this time.
That's all copied, thank you. VTS, MSC Virtuoso.
MSC Virtuoso, VTS, evening again.
Yeah, evening Chris, so just approaching Western Ab, disembarking shortly. Copied the traffic, just the one synergy. Thanks very much, have a good evening.
MSC Virtuoso, VTS, all received, Mike, thank you. And yeah, very good evening to you.
Thank you.
Julia Caroline, VTS. Julia Julia Caroline VTS, that's all received, thank you. Cruise ship Iona on the West Bramble turn now, outward bound to the east.
VTS, Shield Hall.
The Shield Hall VTS.
Yeah, there we are. We're a little ahead of schedule, so we're going to go up round 203 and swing in the Murray and then come back to our berth.
The Shield Hall VTS, all received, John, thank you. I've got no movement up there.
Lovely, thank you.
Station calling VTS. Julia Caroline VTS. Julia Caroline VTS, all received, thank you.